minutes. That has not happened. We're going to be going into the conversation pretty shortly, but giving is caring. Let's donate our cash, non-perishable food items, and toiletries to support the victims of the Akosombo Dam spillage. Financial contributions can also be made via this number on MTN Momo 0598 929076. 0598-929076 and Vodafone cash number 0200 460603 020-046-0603, and what you're going to be seeing, the name will be Ghana Broadcasting Corporation. All items donated can be made at the GBC outer reception as well here in Accra or any of our regional offices. Or you can call this number 020-270-9436. GTV cares, reach out and save a life. So the first 45 minutes of the game has ended in Moroni. Jerome and Isaac are here. I'll take their thoughts before we do crossover for the second 45 minutes. Jerome.
Yeah.
That was a nice goal.
Yeah, it was. Solo effort. Guy walked.
He just meandered his way through a defense
I
that.
I wouldn't even say meander. Meander is when there's a cluster of obstacles and you try to go through. This one, he was walking. The guys were around him, looking at him, waiting to see what havoc he will cause.
And he caused it.
Yes, very unfortunate, but it doesn't come as a surprise. I mean, we are not playing as a unit. You don't really see what we are doing. It's. I have barely seen us go forward like the.
But it's fair to say we've been on the front foot. We've taken the game to the home team, but we haven't, if you like, done much in the final third.
Yeah, but Kwame, if you get to the final third and you are not able to finish off well, the work done is zero. At the end of the day, they are leading, and that's what counts.
Isaac, I don't know about you.
A draft first half for me. The part of the
Semenyo had scored, maybe.
That was a very good opportunity. And like I was saying, Semenyo, he's an okay striker, but he's not as prolific as probably many are thinking of him. You get that chance. Very, very good chance. Very early on slot, put through by Inaki Williams. You need to bury that chance. You had ample time, enough space to bury that chance. He squandered that chance. And that was the first of it. Again, our captain, Dede Ayew, starting in place of Mohamed Kudus. He's done little or no in that position. No impact as the person to replace Mohamed Kudus in a very crucial position as we've seen Dede Ayew, a very peripheral figure in the Black Star setup this afternoon.
What are the options?
I mean, obviously,
beyond Kudus, what are the options?
We can change the whole system of attack. Again, you look at Inaki Williams. The guy gets his first goal, bring me the confidence. Now Inaki Williams is the one supplying balls. Now he's the one supplying to create chances for Semenyo to score. No doubt about it.
He's created two chances today. One for Semenyo, one for Jordan.
And I like his involvement. But again, you need an arrowhead that will be prolific. You need someone who will be able to be very effective in that final third. And Semenyo has not done that. I'm sure if Inaki
should we make some introductions?
Of course, we should make some. See, he's playing a double pivot, and there's a thing about double pivot system. When you have Salis and Baba Idrisu, in the second half of the game against Madagascar, he changed that when Majid Ashimeru came on and left Salis to be that single pivot, and we saw the advancement of Majid Ashimeru. What the advantages that double pivot brings is that it's able to give an extra layer of protection to the center back. But again, it gives you that advantage to have enough options at the back with the full backs or wing backs also driving forward, pushing in attack. We've not seen that. I'm thinking that's the reason why he changed or substituted Ali Duseidu, making sure that Dennis Odoi comes on. But again, we've seen little push or no push from Dennis Odoi in the first half. So it's not working. The double pivot thing is not working. He's a defensive-minded coach, mind you. Again, you always anticipate him giving you enough men at the back line. But this is Comoros. I'm not saying we should lay down our guards because it's Comoros. But again, you need men that can advance, progress the ball, like what we saw in the second half of the game against Madagascar.
So who do we introduce?
Majid Ashimeru is still there. He's still around. There's Enes Nama who gave us firepower in the second half of that
There's
game. There's Osman Bukari.
Yeah.
I mean, you can tweak it. Shift Inaki Williams, who is bringing the confidence to score now, who is very effective in his involvement in this game. Moving up front, let him let him tap in the goals or whatever he can do there, and let a player squash that double pivot. Get us a player that can advance the ball and create more chances. The double pivot has a disadvantage of limiting the creativity in midfield. It rather crowds the midfield for us defensively. But moving up forward, there's less options in players to add on attacks. And that's what we are seeing. You totally,
and that's where I want to come.
Not involved in this game.
What has been his role in the whole 45 minutes? Virtually,
you have to tell me.
No, I didn't find it. That's why I'm asking you. Maybe you saw it.
I'm not a coach.
So if I listen to Isaac very well, if you have Bukari and the rest on the bench.
Very good options on the bench.
Like he said, Inaki brimming with the confidence to now score. Why do you play players who have barely nothing to add to the game? Sometimes when you speak this way, it's like you are picking on players. You are making people look like they have nothing to offer. But in actual fact, Dede has nothing to offer this team.
Do we make the subs right at the stage, or give them the players another 5-10 minutes?
No. Of course, it should.
If the guy you start, I'll be very much surprised. He struggled with even fitness in the first 45 minutes. He's being bullied by the
it's like he's laboring.
He's laboring for.
What's the point in playing him? See, it's sentiment. It's total sentimental argument. We need players who can run and contribute to the game and give results.
Especially when you are playing those two defensive midfield roles with no creative player up front. The guy is supposed to be that creative player up front to help even supply balls.
He's not doing it.
He's laboring to even get involved in this game. So it's difficult to see what creativity
Well, in the first game against Madagascar, we saw what happened. He made the substitutions very early.
Very effective.
And then we saw the results. Do we go for that again?
Of course. And it's not just the Madagascar game. His first two games, it was the same trend. Same scenario, where the first half wasn't that exciting. Second half, changes come in, and then the results also come. When we went to Angola, it was the same thing.
Yeah.
And if we've seen it against Madagascar, we can only hope that he goes the same way this time too.
All right, let's see. We're still looking forward to getting the pictures in from Moroni. As and when we do get the pictures, we're going to be crossing over. But just in case you're joining us, it's our coverage of the African World Cup qualifiers between Ghana and Comoros, the home team with a goal right at the death there. Right at the end of the first 45 minutes. That must hurt. But this live game is also being supported by Hisense, everyday prizes for everyday people. ZPay, shine your eyes. NASCO, bring home happiness. Luckiest, luck is everywhere. HD Plus, see it, feel it. And Medibafo Herbal Clinic as well. As and when we do get the pictures, we'll be crossing over very, very shortly. Looks like we've got the pictures now. So we cross over for the second 45 minutes.
And Ghana trail 1-0, and perhaps